back to another video. Today, Spencer decided that this video was going to be about patternless. So, I got a bunch of patternless bull snakes in front of me. And these are all ones that we produced this year. And so we're going to go ahead and give you guys a look. Just as a quick disclaimer, none of these are available. Our patternless are like all sold for the year, or they're holdbacks. So some of these that you're gonna see are holdbacks. Actually, I think almost all of these are holdbacks. Wow, that's actually a lot. I didn't realize that. Okay, anyways, but we'll show you guys these 10, and I really am giving some of these my best guess because some of these came out and really surprised me. And there's stuff going on in my adult stuff that I didn't know about, and now I have to do like these other test breedings probably to figure it all out, and it's gonna be great. But let's take a look at these animals. They're really, really cool. So let's just start over here. We'll start right here with this little guy. And sorry about all the hissing. These guys are just really happy to be woken up today. So this here is a patternless Whiteside. And it's a pretty nice Whiteside. Got pretty good high white walls there. And anyways, that's what this one is. And pretty much all of these are also going to be het for other stuff, or a possible het, or who knows, all the fun stuff. So anyways, that's one of these guys right here, looking really nice. And then if you add albino into the mix, this is what you'll get. So this is an albino patternless Whiteside. And she might, I'm trying to remember if this is the right one. I have two of these actually. I think one of them is a possible hypo, but I don't remember if it's this one or the other one. But anyways. Really pretty. Alright, let's take Whiteside away and show you what that looks like. So albino patternless. These guys are awesome. Definitely one of my favorites. It probably actually looks better against the black, but these guys are just so cool. Some of them will get more like goldeny as they grow and mature. And unfortunately, our adult female passed away this year from I don't even know what complication, but she was full of eggs and didn't make it. So anyways, super cool though. Anyways, I brought this girl out. I know she's not a patternless, alright, I know. But I brought this girl out because she's like super pretty. I think we showed her in a previous video, but maybe this will give you guys a better look. This is from that adult albino patternless I was just talking about. This is literally the only egg that she laid before she just ended up dying. I don't know why she died, but she popped this one egg out, and this is what we got. So this is an albino, well, a red albino, het patternless, and she came out super unique looking for a normal albino, and that's part of why I'm keeping her. So anyways, really disappointed that that clutch didn't turn out better, but that's why she's out here, because she's special. So alright, let's talk about let's talk about these two real quick. So these two, and this is where things start to get sticky, okay? Yeah. Anyways. Alright, so this one right here, this is, I'm pretty sure, just a complete normal patternless. So this is just what a normal patternless looks like. Alright, this one, on the other hand, also looks pretty normal, pretty average, but I think that this one is hypo. This would be a Trumbauer line, and that's my guess right now. Specifically, I'm looking at the differences in the heads. This one has a much darker head than this one. This one kind of has a little bit of like metallic-y, kind of shiny look. There's more orange up on the neck. Hey, buddy. And things like that. And it is a lighter color. It may or may not be really hard to kind of see it. Maybe my head is causing a shadow. But anyways, I think that this is a hypo, and I think this is a normal.
On the camera, it looks a lot lighter.
Okay, good, because...
So you can tell.
Awesome. Anyways, that's what I'm thinking for that right now. So, but the thing is that, the reason why I'm saying maybe and I don't know and stuff is because I had no idea that these parents might be carrying that hypo gene. The person I got these from, they didn't say that they could be carrying it, but also they said that who knows what's mixed in with their stuff, so it's possible still. So, I'll probably just have to raise it up and prove it out. There's been stuff from that parent in the past that has come out that I've been like, that kind of looks hypo to me, but since I hadn't taken the time yet to actually prove that theory by actually doing a breeding to do that, I can't say for certain, but this year, I'm really leaning towards that there must be hypo going on. So, surprise again. Anyways, so that's those. The rest of this just gets messy, gosh. Okay, let's just look at these two. These two I actually believe are the same thing. Well, looking at them next to each other, they don't totally look like the same thing, do they? But these are both, sorry, being little bums. These are both Balum axanthic patternless, but they do look different from each other, don't they? This one's way lighter, has a way lighter head. This one has a much darker head. Obviously there is definitely a lot of just natural variation in bull snake morphs and stuff. And so, right at the camera, perfect. Hope you guys didn't jump.
I did.
Yes, yeah, I know, Spencer. But I guess since hypo may or may not be popping up, well, I don't know what a ghost Balum patternless honestly looks like. So, I mean, this one doesn't have a dark head, but I'm not saying that that's ghost. They'd look different. I don't know. They're cool, they're pretty, so I've held back some stuff from that pairing before, and maybe I'll be able to figure out what's actually going on here. But for sure, they're at least Balum axanthic patternless. I know that. So, here's where, okay, take a look at these two for me. Okay? So, this is where I just really was scratching my head this year. Alright, you've taken a look now. Okay, so this one's the lighter one. So this one's lighter and this one's a little darker. Okay, this one has a lighter head, this one has a little bit darker of a head. But as you guys may have noticed, these aren't Balum line axanthics, but I think these are Miami line axanthic patternless, and I think that this one's a hypo Miami line axanthic patternless, and I think this is just an axanthic patternless, not hypo. Okay, so where I'm getting that from, well, first of all, this is Balum, okay, and as you can see, there are some clear differences here. One of the biggest differences, besides color, obviously, the color is completely different, but like, look at the eyes. Well, you guys can see the Balum's eyes. He's not gonna let me really pick him up, but these eyes are not a deep dark blue like that. These eyes are light and totally different. Part of why I'm also guessing there might be some hypo-ish stuff going on. Oh, excuse me. You are just being, you know what? He's being a bull snake, okay? He's being a bull snake. Okay, so my hesitation with these is that, let me tell you who the parents were. Okay, so I, Oh my. Alright. Look at me. Okay. The parents of... These came out of the same clutch. Alright? And there was a Balam that looked like this that came out of the clutch. It's already sold and gone. So, anyways. I have pictures of the clutch though. So, there were some normal patternless. Everything was patternless in the clutch. So the breeding was supposed to be my axanthic patternless, Balam axanthic patternless male who's a het whiteside. Sorry, he's not het whiteside. He's just axanthic patternless. Okay. And that's all he is visually. And then I bred him to what I thought was a Balam axanthic patternless whiteside. Okay, she's definitely a patternless whiteside, and she's definitely axanthic. But the thing is that axanthic to axanthic should give you 100% axanthics in the clutch. And I got normals, like normal patternless. So everything was still patternless, but there were just normal patternless that weren't axanthic in the clutch. So what does that tell you? Okay, that tells you, well, in my opinion, what that's telling me is that she must not be a Balam, a visual Balam axanthic. Because the two axanthic lines are not compatible. So my male is without a doubt a Balam axanthic patternless, without a doubt, okay? But my female must be, this is my theory, okay? A Miami axanthic patternless whiteside who is het for Balam axanthic, which is how I got Balam axanthic patternless and what I think are Miami line axanthic patternless, because my axanthic patternless male, who's a Balam, must also be het for Miami. And apparently they're both het hypo, is what I'm also claiming. Because otherwise, how would I get a ghost? And it must be Trumbauer line, because it's not Stillwater. So they were both hiding things, and they're both het for hypo, and one's actually a Miami, and then the other one's a het. So you can see how this may or may not have been a little frustrating for me to try and figure out. And possibly the breeder of those adults may not have even known that those genes were possible in his line of stuff. But it's popping up in mine, and there's something going on, because clearly these aren't just straight across Balam axanthic patternless. So that's my theory. If you guys have any other theories on that, you can go ahead and let me know in the comments, because I'm at a little bit of a loss. I'm not really an expert on the ghost patternless stuff, because this is, if these are what that is, this is my first time producing these, and so I haven't had a lot of experience with them. I haven't seen a lot because there aren't a lot. They're not a super common morph just yet. It's triple visual, so it's one of the harder things to hit, right? And the other fun thing is if this is a Miami Trumbauer ghost, you really don't see Miami Trumbauer, that combination, making ghosts. And so that's also really uncommon. So anyways, that's what I'm thinking these are. That's what I'm gonna go forward labeling them as for now, so that I have it in the back of my mind of what I thought that these were as babies, and then we'll have to raise them up and do some test breedings to really prove out these theories, probably, because I don't know if I can prove it out sooner than that anyway. The hard thing with trying to prove stuff out is then you burn a female most of the time. Like if I want to test that theory out, if she's actually a hypo, then I have to burn her with a visual hypo male. But she's a patternless, so I really want to make visual patternless with her, but I don't have a visual hypo patternless to use right now. I do actually, he's over there, but he's that big, so he's not big enough yet. So anyway, and then Miami, if it's Miami, then I could breed her to a Miami male, and then if you get 100% axanthics, then you know it must be Miami line. Anyways, some fun stuff, but I was still excited to prove something new and cool. No matter what, these are a new look for me, and I know for a fact that they must be different. I just don't know exactly what they are. So even when you've been in the business a little while, I've been in the Pituophis business now for what, 8, I guess officially for like 8 years or so. but officially in the snake business for, I don't know. I don't know what age you can really count being in the business from, but I've been around it my whole life, so however long you want to say. And sometimes you still don't always know exactly what's going on because you get surprises like this. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video of our cool patternless stuff that we produced this year. And if there's some other cool stuff you guys want to see, go ahead and drop it in the comments below. And make sure you guys go ahead and like and subscribe. And also make sure you guys follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And we'll see you guys next time.